Hi, my name is Haig Manoukian. I am a JEP MSP instructor, and I'm going to be running you through the Unit 1 Laboratory Science lessons. So this is Lesson 3, Microscopy. So this is a fun lesson. The students really enjoy it because they're kind of moving around. They're seeing what they're actually, they're seeing like a kind of a tangible product, and they kind of tend to grasp those the best. So again, materials. These materials are kind of can be dangerous, especially the methylene blue dye. So you as the instructor are going to be doing most of the work, and the students are just kind of going to be looking at their specimens under the microscope. So again, I start my lessons with a PowerPoint. So this is again Unit 1, Lesson 3, Microscopes, and I ask them again what do they already know. A lot of them know what a microscope is, which is nice. They understand that it's used to look at really small things. And then I give a definition. So it's a tool that scientists use to look at really small objects. And kind of understanding how small of an object a microscope is used to look at is important. So a planet, it's a telescope that it's not very small, and bacteria, they might not know bacteria, but if you explain that bacteria is the same thing as, for example, germs, they totally know germs. So then I move to explaining how a microscope works, the different parts, they're not going to understand all these specific things, but they should know what the microscope looks like and generally how to use it. And I explain that in the next slide. So this is sand, obviously, and then I explain that the different magnifications let you see closer and closer, and they're really blown away that the 100x magnification sand is the same sand as the 0x. It's just really, really close up. So again, I asked them what it is. I asked them what this is. This is Velcro. And they totally know that. A lot of them wear Velcro shoes. That's a good one. What is this? Some of them got that this was an eye, so that's cool. And then I moved to story time. So there's, again, not a lot of information with this, but for the activity, I grouped the students, and I gave them each a microscope slide, and a Q-tip or cotton swab. And so I had them take out the cotton swabs and rub it on the inside of their cheek to get the cheek cells. And then I had them kind of paint the microscope slides with the cotton swab to get all the stuff on there. And before that, I had them put on their PPE. I explained what PPE was, because scientists have to protect themselves, and they have to protect the things that they're working with. And they totally understood those. When they go to the dentist, for example, they have gloves and so on. So after they rub the cotton swab onto the slides, I had them come up in groups of 2 because I had 2 microscopes. And I had them give me the slides, and then I was the one who put the methylene blue dye on the slides. And then I put the cover slip on myself, and then I had them look under the microscope and draw what they see onto these papers. So this was, for example, the first one is 10x, the second one is, I think, 40x, or 10x, 20x, 40x, and they kind of just draw what they see. So, for example, this is a picture of my students. You can see here they're drawing what they see at, for example, 40x. Here's another one, and you can see they have their gloves on, their PPE. So those are cheek cells. Great. And then for cleanup, you have to be careful because the methylene blue does get on the desks, and it's really hard to come off. So I put a bed of paper towels down under the microscopes just to make sure that nothing spilled. And The slides take a little while to dry. So what I did was I had the students come up. I had them give me their slides, put the methylene blue on, and then while they were drawing, the previous group was looking at their slides. And then once the next group's slides were dry, then I called up another group to prep their slides while those original students looked at their slides. So it's kind of like a chain, or like a cycle to keep it moving. I did run out of time for this lesson because they had to go to lunch. So making it pretty organized would be to your advantage. Okay, I think that's pretty much it for this lesson. So next time you'll be doing lesson 4 of Unit 1, which is calling accounting. And the students also tend to enjoy that one. So see you in the next video. Thanks.